Alrighty. Hopefully we're coming in live, good, local, and late breaking. We have a yet another matchup for you guys to watch. And once again, I am KJ, again here by myself, because I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. We've got Aristos Panta and Hyperlaunch in the Division 1. And yeah, I mean, this is about to be a banger because these guys play at a different level, not just obviously because it's a different division, but I have seen just about every single person that's about to be on this field play threes together, and they all have their good things and their bad things. But you know what? I'm not even going to waste any time. We're going to just go ahead and get into the action. And we're going to get these guys into the lobby. Still, we are still in week 1, so this is going to be the big time of, okay, this team has this to work on. So game 1 underway. Zuggs is going to win. Oh, going to be able to get the mid boost. Going to put this one down. Looking for a second touch. Almost able to find it. Good save by Xe. Xe going to be able to get another touch on this. Does demo shade. Flume putting this one off the backboard. No second touch. Not going to be able to get that one on target. Shade gonna try to beat out Xe. Not going to be able to. Great Honda looking for a challenge here. Zug's going to be able to get it past. This one going up the corner. Flume going to be able to put this one off the ceiling. Does not get a second touch here. Shade, or Gamer Shade, as he would probably prefer to be called. Great Honda looking for something here. Does get bumped off of that by Zuggs. Burning, going to be able to take control of this, but does get demoed for his efforts. Zuggs, good opportunity here in a 1v1, and a good flick, and a great save by Xe. Shade looking for a double here. Going to be able to find it, and what an incredible double from Shade. And we are starting off this scoring right as Shade, showing why he is always just a little bit on the darker side, because he is providing shade for everybody. That joke is not going to go over well, but it is fine. We are here to run this. Panta taking the early lead. Zuggs looking for something a little tricky. Not going to be able to find it. Shade going to put that one, and that one's going to go off of Flum. Great Honda beats one. Flum going to try to win that one, but not going to be able to, as Xe puts it into the corner. Xe, good touch there, but Shade able to meet him and challenge. Great Honda gonna pop this one back up. Zuggs able to take control, has plenty of boost. Able to get past one, not able to get past Xe though. Ball on the backboard, good clear by Shade. Honda puts this one off to the side, Burning. Looking for something here, but not gonna get by Xe. Xe gonna challenge super early. Shade can put that one off the corner, but Great Honda to clear all the way back down to the orange half. And that's an incredible dunk from Flump. He ain't flumping over anything, as he's gonna get Hyperlaunch their first goal with 3:18 left to go, and this is starting to turn into a good game already, as these guys are very aggressive on each other. Good touch by Xe. Honda gonna be able to beat out one, but going to be able to put this one down. And we have a 2v2 right now, ladies and gentlemen. And these guys playing in the FDL, they should know a lot about the 2v2 matchups, as Zuggs is going to be able to get one past Xe. Shade, and I believe that was Great Honda in the Rule 1, not breaking it. Very smart. That is bad karma for everybody. So hats off and props to those two. But here we go. 2-1, Panta. Flump. Down, Xe. Gonna pop this one. Gonna go on the sidewall. Be able to get a read off the ceiling. Oh, what a 50-50. And Flump does put a shot on, but it is saved away. Burning. Putting a shot on here. Good save by Xe. Zuggs gonna put a banger on and gonna be able to sneak that one and snipe it in past Great Honda and Flump. I guess that's the proper way to say it. Flump. I don't know. There's one U and I can't read. but we are out here. We are doing things the right way. 3-1, Panta really starting to break away. Great fake there by Zuggs. Able to get past Honda. Zuggs doesn't have much boost here, but Burning looking for a bump, and he's going to find it. Zuggs is just going to be able to say, hey, I'm going to take this ball for a quick walk. And going to be able to walk that one right in, and a good touch to get around Flump. Be able to put that one into the back of the net. That, I do believe, is a hat trick for Zuggs here just in game one. 4-1 is our scoreline. We still got 2:22 left to go in this one. And this is just crazy already. Is Burning going to put a shot on? That one's going to get turned away by Honda. Honda going to get an interesting touch off of the side. Oh, and a great fake by Zuggs. Zuggs trying to get past XE, and Shade comes right in and says, no, I want you to be my golf tee for a minute. Honda going to put this one down. The camera is acting really goofy. Burning. Looking for a bump here. Not going to be able to find it. But Flump going to put this one off. Not going to be able to get another touch on it. XE and Honda double commit for this. And XE trying to get another touch. That would have been really cool if he'd have gotten that. Burning. Past one. Past two. Shade looking for something here. Not going to be able to find it, but XE going to be able to push it forward. Zug's going to take control, but opts to boom it away. Does not have the boost for it. Shade looking for a shot. Almost finds it. XE tries to get past Burning, but Burning with a great challenge. Zug's going to be able to get that one past as well. This one pinching all the way back down. But all of Hyperlaunch does not have much in the way of boost, and the boost control really starting to play a factor into giving Hyper opportunities to be able to put this ball into the net. It's just not working for them as Honda. Put this one past. Flump off the backboard. Oh, but a misread. And it's an own goal. Gonna say it's an open net, but it is an own goal. By, I believe that was Burning. Yeah. That figures. I'm so sorry. That was uncalled for. 4-2, 39 seconds left. Definitely possible for Hyperlaunch to be able to get something else rolling here, but Zuggs has been on a different level for this Panta team. XE trying to get something going. This ball gonna 50 out the Flump. Zuggs gonna be able to take control though, but challenged immediately by Great Honda. I think that's something that Hyperlaunch is going to have to really take into consideration and do, as that one is in from Zuggs. That's his fourth. I thought for sure that Gamer Shade had stolen that because it did make the sound. That's crazy. Apparently I am at looking at a different game than what everybody else is. But 5-2, 12 seconds. This one is pretty much in the bag. Maybe Hyperlaunch can get one here in garbage time, but it is not looking promising as this ball just needs to hit the floor. And that's a good touch there by Flump. Maybe get a little something going for the next game, but not going to be able to, as Aristos Panta takes game number 1. A great job there from Zuggs. 833 points, 4 goals, 7 shots, 2 saves. And I just, 12 shots to 6 really tells a tale in this one. Hyperlaunch just needs to try to figure out how to be a little bit more aggressive on offense. I mean, Flump had 2 goals, yes, but wasn't enough. Need to see XE and Honda kind of getting into the mix and mixing it up a little bit, looking for some bumps and demos and trying to figure out a way to take control. They're booming the ball away a lot, and it's not really something that you do want to do that in threes, but at the same time, you kind of want to make sure that you have control and be able to give your teammates an opportunity to rotate back and not just always pushing the ball down the field. That's not always the best play. Sometimes you have to utilize the time and space to be able to give yourself those opportunities. But I digress. That's my own little spiel. But here we go. Game number 2 should be an interesting one as Honda and Ennett Burning going to be able to go for this one. Flom looks for something on the backboard, not going to be able to. Exy with a great challenge, but Shade going to be able to cut that one off. Honda trying to look for a center ball here. Shade going to be able to turn that one away. Flump keeping with the offensive pressure, but Zuggs looking for a flip reset, going to be able to find it, and does get the dunk on Honda. And what a play it was. Zuggs, all the control, all the boost in the world, and just uses gravity to put that one in. 1-0 for Panta, starting off where they last left off. Honda looking for something here, not going to find it. Exy does commit into the corner. This ball is a little awkward for Flump, but he is able to manage it. Gives his team some time. Looking for a passing play. Zuggs not going to be able to get a good enough challenge there to make that ball too awkward. Double commit from Hyperlaunch. Passing play. Zuggs able to take control of this. Puts it up the wall. Exy does take it. Does have an opportunity for a double touch, but cut off by Burning. And Shade not able to keep that one out fully, but Zuggs able to take control. Zuggs was looking for a pinch there. Not going to find it. Burning does get challenged and does get demoed for his efforts. Exy going to be able to get a touch there. Zuggs going to put this one close to the ceiling, but not on it, as Zuggs goes for the flip reset again. Not going to be able to find it, though. Shade looking for a shot here. Great Honda, great turn away. This is a good opportunity, but Zuggs, great reaction from him to be able to get that one out and away. Keep this game 1-0 in their favor. Flump putting this one in the mid. Exy not going to be able to get it, as somehow Burning is able to make that save, even though I'm pretty sure it was Gamer Shade. But, you know, it is what it is. Rocket League is a very broken game. Zuggs, good touch there. Shade looking for a bump. Not going to find it. Energy. This one dropping down. Nobody really gets a good touch on it, but Shade does put that one a little wide. Double commit here from Hyperlaunch. They got to be very careful with that, especially with a player as skilled as Zuggs, and he's going to just absolutely dribble the entire team and say, all right, I've had enough. Time to go whoop, and bingo, bango, right into the back of the... Zuggs really putting on a clinic right now. He has 5 goals in 2 games, so that should tell you the kind of player that he is. Really representing that Season 1 SSL title. Zuggs, reset, not able to find it. Shade looking for something in the midfield, not going to find that one either. Exy, good opportunity here. Does have an open net, is able to score it. The nerves did not get to him. The absolute stomach butterflies were working in his favor. He is able to fly for that. Finally, putting Hyperlaunch within 1 instead of within 4. Exy be gaining a little bit of confidence now after that. But Zuggs going to challenge him into the air. Zuggs with a good touch, putting this one back all the way back down into the path. Touch there, but Exy going to put this one all the way back down. Forces Shade to make a touch, and a good touch it was. Zuggs, good opportunity here, looking for a double touch, and going to find it, and that is just disgusting. Oh my god. Well, we wanted the first division here, and this is why it is the... Don't ask me to play in this part, because I just won't do it. I refuse. I will lose a controller and a monitor. Good 50-50, or at least a good touch there from Flump. This ball going back out to the mid. Flump gonna clear this one all the way back down. Shade gonna be able to get 2 touches on that, especially after a 50-50. Suggs does get bumped. Honda gonna put this one back down. Shade hits it off of Honda. Flump trying to make a touch here, but Suggs is gonna be able to get in off miss from Flump 4-1. Really makes you wonder, what can Hyperlaunch do to respond, because they have not been able to fully respond to the offensive pressure that Aristos has had. That's a good opportunity missed. Nobody from Panta has gone. It's a good flip reset there from Burning, but not going to be able to find anything for it. Honda just looking to take a 50-50. This ball pops up into the air. XC looks for it. Great save there from Shade. Burning looking for a demo. Maybe make somebody else start burning. That's a good pass to the midfield. Good touch there. Flump able to put this one in. Oh, a little bit of panic coming out from Aristos. Not able to get anything. Zuggs forcing a touch that Burning Energy could not read. And we've got ourselves a ball game here. 4-2, 41 seconds left. Good win by XZ, but Zuggs, who has been an absolute demon on the field today, or at least this evening. Touch there from Burning. XZ gonna take a 50. Honda gonna be next to hit this ball. Touch there. Shade with a great 50-50 win, but not able to get past XZ. Zuggs in a rough spot, and XZ almost puts that one in, but it just goes barely wide. Honda puts that one wide. Shade able to clear it away. If they want to do it, they got to do it now, but if Panta has anything to say about it, this will be the end of game number 2. Just have to wait to see if this one goes in, and it will. Burning Energy gets his first goal. Finally. I feel like that's a toxic thing to say, but it's okay. 5-2 the final here in game number 2. Aristos Panta really taking it to Hyperlaunch. And it seems to be a tale as old as time. 6 shots for each team, but Panta spending the majority of the time down in the blue half, just being able to keep that ball in there. Hyperlaunch needs to be a little bit more aggressive on offense if they want any chance of bringing this back, because Hyperlaunch now looking for a reverse sweep. No choice. Excuse me, no choice for them. I am talking a lot. This is rough. But it is A-okay, because we're here, we're having fun, we're having a good time, we're here to watch some Rocket League. Zuggs just out here doing Zuggs things. That's all I can say. But as we get ready for game number 3, I have to wonder if Hyperlaunch is going to be able to have any sort of response. If they come out swinging, they've got to do it quick and they've got to do it hard, because Aristos Panta has just been all over them with challenge after challenge after challenge, forcing 50s that Hyperlaunch necessarily doesn't have to go after. And here we go. Game 3 underway. Zuggs looking to pick up where he left off. Great 50-50 from Honda. Good touch to the mid as well. Shade going to be able to put that one all the way back down into the blue half. Shade up on the ceiling. Zuggs also came off of the ceiling. And that's a good touch from Honda and a great start from Hyperlaunch. Finally, some life coming out of this blue side. And a good job by XE to take that one as close to the mid as possible. Honda with a great read to put that one in. And that is a really good start if you are hyper launching. You want to just keep that momentum going and flowing and continue on that good path for success. Honda able to take control, does get past one, but does get bumped off of that ball. Zuggs looking for something else spectacular because he hasn't already done spectacular things already in this game. Burning. Gonna put this one high. Does get a good 50-50 with XE, but so does Zuggs. I'm trying to put this shot on target. Honda has time to control. And a good touch there from XE. Honda gonna stay on this ball. Gonna look for another challenge here. Good touch there. Looking for a bump. Great save from Zuggs on the shot from Flump. XE looking for something. This ball pinching dangerously back down to the blue side, and a great job from Honda to be able to get back to it. But that was really close, and Flump able to get that one away. Honda gonna get one touch. Looking for a second. Not gonna be able to find it as this ball is cleared down to the other side by Shade. XE good first touch, but Zuggs gonna meet him there. This is a good opportunity for Hyperlaunch. Zuggs with a good save, gets the fake. Burning, looking for a demo, not gonna find it. Shade does have a good opportunity, but 0 boost to his name, and that's one thing I've noticed, that they've been saving a lot of the boost for Zuggs, being able to make those plays. But Zuggs has also been doing a really good job with boost steals, excuse me, and that ball is just gonna float in. It's a floater. If only you guys could see my face right now, you would see the disappointment that I have for my terrible dad humor. But you know what? It's fine. We move on. 1-1, 250 left. They've shown promise. A great little flick 50 there, but Zuggs gonna be able to get that one, and Burning finally gonna put it in, but Shade almost gets that one to go. That would have been insane. Does end up putting it off the crossbar, but Burning Energy able to come through and clean it up. (2-1), 2:39 left to go in this one. Flump looking for a double touch, not going to find it. Zuggs going to catch on the wall. Does not get a very good touch. All 3 members of Aristos commit. XE trying to find some sort of spark. Great shot by Honda. Flump gonna sneak this one in. 2-2, 2:18 left to go. And this is what you need to see if you are a fan of Hyperlaunch right now. You need to see that ability to respond as quick as possible. And that is exactly what they did in this one. Shade finding Burning Energy. This ball gonna waterfall down, but a good job by that one away. Zuggs able to take control. Does have some boost. Does have a little bit of a boost advantage, but not much. Flump able to take control here. Interesting touch there by Zuggs. Does get, Shade does get beat out by Honda. XE gets beat out by Burning, but nothing there for Shade. Good job by XE. XE seems to be gaining some confidence as the series continues. But Zuggs looking for the flip reset. Does get the flip, but is not able to do anything with it. Good touch from Honda there. Burning, gonna put that one out. XE trying to get a skim. Not gonna be able to find it. That would have been insane. Shade with pre-flip, able to get that one past. Good job by Zuggs. Trying to get something else going. Try to stop the momentum. A good touch by Burning. XE. This one going up off of the ceiling. Good job by Shade and Zuggs both. Be able to move that one past. Burning trying to look for a shot. Not going to find it. A great save by XE. 2-2, 44 seconds left to go in this one. Good touch there from Flump. Zuggs able to keep that one into the blue half. But a shot on target by Xe gives Hyperlaunch the lead. 3-2, 36 seconds left. Now they just have to hold on to it. But if this game so far is any indication of that, we could be looking at Game 3 overtime. If you're a Hyperlaunch fan, you don't want it. If you're an Aristos Panta fan, you do want it. Let's see what we're going to get. Xe going to put a shot on that one. Kareem the crossbar. Zuggs able to get past one. Can he find another shot? He can, and that ball's going to go in, and we 21 seconds to go. Zuggs coming out big for his team right now. Just an absolute menace on the field. And here we go. 20 seconds left to He's with a demo. Or, I'm sorry, Xe with a demo. Xe, good touch there. Looking for a follow-up touch. Looking for a third. Not going to be able to find the skim. Zuggs, he has been very dangerous up until this point, as he is challenged for that one. Flump looking. Great Honda. Not going to be the shot off. Good opportunity here for Aristos. Good touch there. This one into the mid. No touch, and we've got overtime in Game 3. Touch by Zuggs, able to get all of that boost from Xe. Xe trying to get rotated back. Double commit from Hyperlaunch. Xe has to make a touch here, has to make a second. Keep this ball close, and a good job of doing so. Flump going to be able to get a touch here. Going to fly for it. Not going to be able to find too much, but great Honda able to clear that one away. Xe going to put this one off of the backboard. That one going to fall down. Xe looking for a shot, but good patience there from Zuggs. Good, better patience there from Zuggs to be able to make that save. Great Honda going to put that one on, and we have ourselves a series. Hyperlaunch able to take Game 3, sending us to Game 4. Man, this is about to be a banger. Oh, apologize for the dead air. It's rough out here. 11 shots for Aristos Panta. And 10 shots for Hyperlaunch. Hyperlaunch finally fixing that pressure situation, that pressure issue, the offensive pressure issue. Able to find themselves down in orange half a little bit more often. It's just about the consistency now. If Hyperlaunch can be a little bit more consistent on the ball and finding those opportunities and finding the defensive consistency as well, cutting down the double commits is going to help them out a lot. Flump and Honda seem to be the guilty ones for that, but I need to see more also out of Gamer Shade and Burning Energy, because as of right now, it's just been give the ball to Zuggs, let him do his thing. Let him be Zuggs. And Zuggs has definitely taken advantage of every single piece of it, as he has led the team scoring in the last 3 games. But here we go. Game number 4. And here we start. Flump and Zuggs going to meet in the middle for kickoff. Xe going to take his time controlling this one. Burning going to challenge early. Great Honda. Does get that one on. Does get a good flick. Xe trying to get something going. Does demo Zuggs, but Zuggs was able to get that save. Xe looking to maintain control. Does get past one. Not able to get past Shade, though. Shade, no boost here. Zuggs going to go. Burning had a good opportunity because of the smoke screen. This ball down. Zuggs almost with a nasty redirect. Zuggs just has no choice but to put this one back in and hope that there is no read, and there is no read. Pump and Zuggs gonna start our scoring off 1-0, or as you know, other people might say, 1-0 to the Panta. Zuggs off the ceiling. Does get a second touch, looking for a dunk, but Exy gonna smartly play that over to the corner. Does get the pinch, almost gets past Burning, but Burning able to make a good touch on that one. Great Honda, gonna go up for this. Exy looking for a redirect, not gonna find it. Flump puts this one in. Oh, I thought that one was going wide. But what a good 50 there from Exy on Zuggs. Nobody back from Aristos. And we've got another tie ball game. 3:50 left to go. Oh, that's a really good touch there from the great Honda. Just a little bit wide. Zuggs going to put this one back. Zuggs going to get a second touch. Honda going to be able to get this one popped up. Tries to go for it himself. Flump. Willow tries to wait for the demo from the Exy, but there is no demo there. Exy doing a very good job of avoiding the demos, just not being able to avoid the bumps. Good touch, good clear. Shade having to make a touch here to give his team time to get back. Zuggs put this one off of the wall. Just a little bit of ping pong action right now. Maybe it's more badminton. It's a good touch there. A good 50-50 from Burning. Not going to be able to find its way on target. Zuggs popped up. Burning. Not going to be able to find the shot. Shade looks for it, and a great save from Exy. Good patience by him. Zuggs back at it again. Does take a 50-50. Shade trying to make something of this. Exy is going to be able to cut it off. Burning. Not going to be able to find a touch there. Gives a good opportunity for Honda. Honda gets a good lead. Looking for a bump, but not going to be able to find one. This ball going into the mid. Good touch there from Zuggs, and a great demo on to Burning Energy, clearing out the way for Exy to put in the second goal of this game. Here we go, 2:12 left to go. Hyperlaunch finally showing some life, showing some speed, showing some offensive fortitude. Oh, and I think Hyperlaunch has figured something out. And it seems to be working, causing triple commits on one single play and getting the demos and getting good touches. It seems the confidence is starting to wear thin on the side of Panta. Shade does get a good touch for a shot. Zuggs able to meet Exy. Shade gonna keep this one close. This one goes off the ceiling. This is a tough read. And Shade able to make the read, almost saved, but not enough. And well, this is getting interesting. Aristos needs something else here to be able to take this game into overtime or be able to win it. The double commits are not helping. Sending everybody is not the play. Flump gets a good touch off the side. Exy does bump one. Zuggs trying to get a shot on target. Going to be saved away by Exy as well. Exy gets bumped off of that. Zuggs trying to get something going, but Honda says, no, sir. You cannot have. You cannot have my ball. Good touch there from Suggs. Oh, and almost dunked. Flump almost gets dunked by Suggs. Burning, looking for a pass. Not going to find Suggs off the ceiling. Looking for a bump. Not going to find it as Exy is going to be able to clear that one away. Shade does take a good 50. Buys his team some time. Suggs able to get past one, but Burning gonna play helper. And Exy has an open net to shoot at. And where did everybody go? Everybody from Aristos had committed to that one play, and they pay the price for it. Down by 2, playing catch up. 30 seconds left. Thank God they're not playing mustard. Suggs looking for a double, not going to be able to find it. Burning looking for a shot. He's not going to be able to find anything there. Aristos needs to score now. Triple commit from Hyperlaunch. Nothing bad going to come out of it. Opportunity here, and a knocked, and Shade missing the open net. It does not get the touch. And we are going to game 5 as soon as this ball touches the ground. And Hyperlaunch able to tie this series up. Game 5. And as much as I like content, my voice is very, very tired. I hate it. You guys are bad people. Although game five is very, very content worthy. You're killing me, Smalls. I haven't done this for a while. It's painful. But either way, I digress. Suggs, 8 shots, only 1 goal. I mean, a great job by Hyperlaunch to shut him down as much as they did. 4, 6, 7 saves. I mean, that is impressive. That is very well done. Still need to see a little bit more out of Shade and Burning, but well done by Exy, Flump, and Honda, taking advantage of those full commits coming out from Aristos and being able to capitalize on them as well. Here we go. Game number 5. I feel like if anybody's ever seen the movie 42, I feel like the Dodgers play-by-play announcer, just one guy just kind of doing his thing. Flump gonna put this one off the backboard, and it's gonna be read and saved. Holy crap, and it's saved again! What the? What a save coming out. And here we see a card change from Shade into the Fennec moment. Fennec. I have seen that NRG car way too many times. I know exactly what it means. It means that Shade is not messing around anymore. Shade means business. That ball off the backboard and almost own goal by Exy. Good touch there from Suggs. Suggs is going to be able to take control of this and have his way with it. This ball is so close to going in. Very well done by Exy to be able to clear that away. That is a tough read to make, no matter what rank you are. Those corner reads can sometimes get a little dicey. This one off the ceiling. Honda needs to make a touch. Able. Burning. Going to keep that one in. Not going to be able to get anything else with it. Good bump there from Flump. Shade. Able to get a touch. Good challenge. 3 people in the corner. And they got to be very careful of that, because 3 in a corner will usually get you scored on. And what a save from Suggs. That ball was most of the way in. And Suggs able to keep that out. Burning, trying to get a a 50-50 on 2, only able to get 1. Shade goes up, able to put this one off to the side, burning. Looking for a challenge here. Going to be able to find it. And going to be able to get the blue steal. Shade looking for a challenge to try to drop that one down for a potential teammate to take over. Exy out, looking and chasing for demos. Flump tries to get a read, does. Trying to put that one off the backboard for somebody. Zuggs full boost, but does get bumped off by Exy. It would seem as though Hyperlaunch figured out a little bit of a code to make sure that Zuggs is being shut down, because he has been shut down so far in this game. Trying to make something happen. Exy almost does get the demo on Zuggs. Not going to be able to. A miss there from Shade. Zuggs able to get a good 50, which does buy his team some time. Burning, going to put this one into the corner. Zuggs does get a good touch. Honda going to challenge immediately. Like I said, getting that pass, getting Zuggs removed from the play seems to be working, because they Hyperlaunch is able to instantly challenge and is reaping the benefits. Even though there is no score, they're able to take control and have good opportunities. Zuggs wisely backflips out of the way. And that ball just a little bit wide. Triple commit there, and nobody's going to be touching, and Exy is going to put in the first goal with 1:24 left. No touch from, a rough touch from Burning, excuse me. Zuggs not in the best position, not being in the back post. And that is gonna be detrimental. Honda. Big touch off the corner. Shade not going to be able to get a good touch on that. And Honda, second one. And are you serious? Is this what's going to happen? I get to be here by myself for this. Okay. Well, hopefully Aristos is able to figure something out, because it can't just be one player. It's got to be a whole team mentality. The rotations just aren't there. The communication is off. Something is going on, because this Aristos team is not the same team that we started this series out with, because they are looking very, very good and very, very aggressive. Or Hyperlaunch, excuse me, is not the same team that we saw at the start of the series. They're looking very, very good, very, very aggressive when they need to be, taking advantage of those moments. And Shade gonna put a shot on. Flump gonna easily save it away. Now the onslaught from Aristos is about to start. Zuggs looking for something here. Burning, not willing to turn on that. And I think that's gonna be something that needs to be talked about, or at least discussed, because no player is willing to fully commit. I mean, at this point, you've got 12 seconds left to go in this one, and Exy has another open net to shoot at, but does get demoed. But if you are Aristos, you had to do something there, and that is going to be a garbage time goal, unless, barring some miracle with 1 second left. I have seen interesting things. This would be the definition of incredible, and it's not going to happen. And Hyperlaunch able to take that series. It is the first reverse sweep in season alpha, and just wow. Just wow. Hats off to Aristos, but you can't just rely on one person.